Yeah, Gyan Chandra, I have watched your lot of videos. Actually, you have talked to the Hati madam and very some with celebrities. Okay, so I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So,
Yes.
okay, let's start this video. So, of course, we are meeting at the first time, so we must go through the introduction. So, I would love to know about you.
Okay, that's very great. I am very happy to introduce in front of you. Actually, oh, okay. I'm Yogendra Kumar Yadav. I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Badawi district. I did graduation, and my hobbies are reading books, talking with strangers, and exploring new things. That is my short introduction. So I'd like to know about you a little bit as well.
Of course. Thank you so much. Of course, if I talk about myself, so my name is Gyanan from UP in Lucknow, and here I'm living in a small village, and I work as a farmer. I have some animals. I just take care of them, and apart from all the thing, I have this YouTube channel which I have been running for 1.5 years, and that's all about me.
Okay, that's very great.
So you
So,
again. Hmm.
Ghanshyamji, I have a lot of questions for you, but before starting the asking questions, I'd like to know some things. So actually,
Hmm.
hello.
Yeah, yeah. Ask. Yogendra, ask. Hmm.
Okay, okay. So, Gyan Chandra, please, your speaking English is very unique, and you speak very slowly and very confidently, so that anyone can understand your English. So, what is the secret behind it?
Yeah, that's great question for everyone, I think, because yeah, you must have watched in my video that I speak so calmly, so easily, so that people can understand me. Because I don't want to be a great teacher and I don't want to misguide people that, oh, this language is so difficult, it's harder to crack to learn. No, it's a language, if you if you are comfortable with this language, so of course you are able to speak smoothly. There is no problem. See, I have learned English without any institute, without any teacher, and I have learned by myself. Of course, just because of this social media, I have solved my doubts and I practiced by myself. I didn't have any partner to speak. So most of the time, I just try my level based in my video to speak this language as a my native language, so that other can
Actually, you have talked to the Hati madam and lot of celebrities. So please, first I would like to know about your, about the conversation that you had conversation with the Hati madam.
Yeah, of course, I would love to tell you each and everything. So as you asked one question first, I'm going to complete that previous question. So yeah, I just make this language easy for others, so that they can also learn so many things. Because whenever we are learning this language through social media, so there we can see lots of things at the same time. But I don't want other to learn so many things at the same time. No, first you know the root of this language and just start speaking by yourself. Don't say that I don't have environment, I don't have people to talk, I don't have teacher environment, so forget about all the things. So first thing first, just grab this basic language. Suppose tenses, first learn tenses and just try to speak with the help of tenses. Of course, with the help of tenses I'm speaking here. People say this is basic, but this is
Okay.
not basic. this is
Yeah.
every this is everything.
You are going in more deeper. So please answer my second question. I asked about, share your experience and you had conversation with the Hati madam. So share about that conversation.
Okay, if I talk about the Happy Ma'am, so yeah, she's talk of the town nowadays on social media. Everyone knows her. So like 7 months ago, she messaged me on Instagram, and I saw her message. And seeing her message, I got shocked that how come any famous woman like sent me message, and seeing her message, I got happy. Then I replied, and then in return she called me on Insta, and I talked to her. She said, Gannon, I need your help, and actually a little bit help, because I'm also from village area. Here there is no one whom with whom I can start like practice. So please, I need your help. I said, okay, ma'am, thank you so much. Of course, I would love to help you. She said, okay. Then since then we started talking each other, and I we talked each other for 6 months, and after that we both became good friend here, and since then we have known each other.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's great.
Yeah. So now whenever we want to, we talk each other. Still, there's no problem.
Did she
So
invite you to on her channel? Did she invite you?
yeah, so many times. Of course, we made like
Right.
50 video, more than that. We made lots of video, and even one time, my photo also came on channel. The name of that channel, ABP News, like that, something like that.
Okay,
So I've gone there
okay. So
with.
can you tell me that how can I connect with her?
Yeah, it's easy. She uses, I think, Skype, so you can connect with her on Skype.
Okay, so can you tell her ID, please?
Okay, after this session, of course, I will send
Okay,
you.
okay, Gyanji. So please, you belong to village, right?
Yeah, of
And
course.
you are speaking English very fluently and confidently. So please share your journey, how much grammar you learned, and how much you struggle to learn speaking English, and you are today. Are you proud of yourself after
Oh,
learning this?
yeah, of course. And it's a sad story I'm going to tell you. When I started learning English, so it was very, very hard not to crack for me to understand this language. I didn't know even ABCD. So that time I didn't have any facilities to learn, but I had one grammar book that was not mine. It was one of my friends. So I started learning from there something, but I couldn't understand. I gave up, thinking that I can't learn this language. It's not for me. And how can I learn being in village area here? No one can help me, and this and that. So I gave up, and I totally gave up. Though it was my dream, however, I gave up. I killed my dream. But yeah, when I bought this mobile, and again I thought I should learn, and I started learning. So then I solved my dots, and I learned so many things from social media on YouTube, and I practiced by myself. And by this way, now I'm speaking in front of you. So just because of my passion and consistency, I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sometimes. But yeah, even I told you that I felt bored and I gave up. But of course, my dream pushed me again, and I started, and now I'm here. Yeah.
yeah, that's great. So are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, of course, because earlier people didn't respect me. Even people didn't want to talk to me. Even my not only outside people, but family members, friends. Because that time I was a blazer, they considered me as a blazer, uneducated person, and just like a yokel. But nowadays I can see not only my uh, family members, like, but also outside people. Even one day I was standing out of my home, and the headman of my village came, and he shook hand with me, saying that I watched your video, you are doing great. Even in our village, I haven't seen anyone speaking in English, but you are doing great. I said, okay, thank you so much. So of course this language is giving me lots of things. Now back in a day I didn't have any profession. I used to work in a company. It was hard work. I worked for 10 hours, 12 hours, and I had to go to I had to go like 12 or 20, 15 kilometers far from my home. But now I have a profession. I have like some students I'm teaching, being at home. So that's great. Now I'm getting respect. I'm getting money with the help of this language. So this language give me million things. I must say that I spend only like 1 year for this language, and this language returns me all my effort.
Okay, so please tell me, what does your father do and what does your mother do, and how, how about your family? How many members are there in your family?
Yeah, of course, if I talk about my family, so there are 11 members in my family. My father, of course, he is a farmer, and my mom, she is a homemaker. And if I talk about my siblings, so I have two brothers, and of course, I'm youngest one. So my two brothers, they both are married. They work uh, as a not laborer, but yes, one of my brothers, he works as a driver, and eldest one, he works at bakery shop. So that's
Yeah, Chandra, actually, whenever I meet, one who want to speak English, especially students, and they ask, please share me that how can I speak English? I don't know anything. So please, how help me how to speak English. So do you have any specific tips and tricks to, you know, speak English fluently and confidently and start learning from basics? So please share your, any specific ideas for them.
yeah. So first thing first, just forget all the thing. Just of course, clean your mind, and you just say that I'm going to learn this language. Okay, you don't need anyone. So for this language, so yeah, you nowadays we have social media, so we must take advantage of social media. We don't need anything. Suppose if I talk about the root of this language, so first thing first, yeah, people say that we don't need grammar, but of course we must need grammar, because without grammar we can't speak, because we don't have environment. So first thing first, just learn some tenses, some basic things, and some basic words, and just of course make an environment for you. Whenever you get time, with the help of tenses and basic words, just try to speak. Suppose whatever happened yesterday, just try to speak. Whatever is going on right now in present time, try to speak. Whatever will happen tomorrow, maybe after, in future, so just try to speak. With the help of tenses, you can speak now all the things, and with the basic of some with the help of some basic word. Now go a little bit forward. So just give some time for listening. Just try to listen some broadcast, maybe anything where you are interested. And also, yeah, speaking part is really very important. I have never ever written even a single word with my hand, and I never ever read any book. Still, I don't have any pen, any book. So I just uh, make your thinking strong, that you have to think a lot, you have to speak, you have to summarize all the things whatever you are learning these days, and just speak. Just try it wherever you are. You just use your all the structures, of
Okay.
course.
Yeah, Chandra. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's okay. Sorry for interrupting you. So let me ask you, second question. Whenever we learned, if beginners learn basic things, tenses and vocabulary, but they don't have confidence. So how to build confidence?
Yeah, you are right. You are right. Because when I started learning English, so I was feeling bored whenever I tried to speak. So I thought, oh, what I'm doing? I can't speak. I should not speak. You are right. So I must say that some of them come and they just try to learn, but again they just go back, thinking that, oh, it's really very hard not to crack. So yeah, for that you have to make yourself strong. First thing first, because this is your dream, so you have to complete. If you go back, so no one going to say that, okay, come again, come again. So for that you have to make yourself strong. Of course, no matter whether we are crying, no matter whether we have time or not, but you have to take some time for your dream. So this is your responsibility. Why why
Okay,
why are you going to feel bored? Because this is your dream, you have to complete. So of course, just if you don't have passion and dream, so I'm sorry, you can't do, like that. So if you have passion, so you are not going to feel bored. Of course, you are going to do, seeing
okay,
other
okay,
people, other people's story. They have they have great sorrow in their life, but however they have done. So now
yep,
they are success. Seeing so many people, like see Yashoda ma'am, like the Hati ma'am, as you mentioned. Of course, earlier she was nothing. She was living on rented house, but now she has her own house. Just because of what? Just because of her dream. But she followed her dream. She didn't cry that I can't do, I can't do.
yes,
So
okay.
this
So please,
great, be patient.
yeah, Jan Chandra, please describe yourself in 3 words.
Three words. Of course, I would love to tell you that okay, this is our life. We are the owner of our life, and of course, everyone is alone here. So if you have like any pain, so you have to tolerate. So you are not going to feel bored in your life. Just do whatever you want to do. It is your dream, and complete your dream.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So please, I would like to know your daily routine. Share your daily routine so that I can learn something new from your daily routine.
Yeah, daily routine. If I take talk about my daily routines, of course I must say that usually I get up early in the morning because I live in village area, and of course, and I get fresh, then I take breakfast. After taking breakfast, I have one class at 8 a.m. After that, I take some rest, and finally around 10 a.m. again I have one class, again I attend that class, and after that I go outside for some time, and again I come back home because I again have one class at 11. Again I take class, and after that I take shower, take lunch, take siesta for some time, and in the evening I go to my farm and I work some for some time, and in the evening I just come back home. Again I have some classes in the evening, and around 9:30 I take dinner, go to bed and sleep. So
Okay,
that
that's
is
what my last question. My last question. You know, have you ever, tried to speak in English in front in public?
See, I didn't get chance, but of course, I can speak because now I have gained lots of confidence. Actually, the thing is that until we are perfect in this language, so we don't have confidence. We think that okay, if I'm going to speak, I may get stuck. I may get stuck, and I may not get lots of word in our mind. So it's really really difficult to speak. But now when you start is when you like suppose I started, suppose I know how to speak in public, so of course I can speak. I don't need any okay, I'm just feeling some nervousness, and I have just cold feet. No, because I can speak, I have some gut to speak. So now
Okay, okay.
there problem. But yes, I must say that first, if I get first time, so of course I'm going to get cold feet. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to feel nervousness because yes, I can handle myself over there, no matter how many people are in front of me.
Okay, so, okay,
Yeah.
Gyan Chandraji, I don't have question right now. So if you have any questions, so feel free to ask.
You have asked me lots of questions, and I didn't get chance to ask questions. So I would love to know. Of course, you have introduced yourself. So how is your uh, learning English is going on?
Yeah, it is okay. It is okay. Okay.
How are you learning? Like, do you take class, and how?
Actually, what is your question? Please repeat it.
How are you learning English? Are you taking classes?
No, no, I'm not taking any classes. Actually, I just read books, watch news, listen news, and I take one sessions every day and just try to learn grammar. So that is my schedule of learning English.
Yeah, I can see that your English is good. You have asked me question, so that is
Yeah.
fantastic. So this is all about this fluency. If you are speaking every day, you have partner to speak. Of course, you are able to speak. You are anyhow you are getting like creating environment for you, and you are getting habit to speak this language. So that is all. And apart from this, you can solve your doubt on social media, learn some new things, and just speak. Do like something like just learn and speak.
Thank you for motivating
That's all.
me, Chandraji. Thank you for motivating me. And ask any question if you have.
So when did you start learning this language?
Yeah, I started during lockdown. During lockdown.
During lockdown. Oh, it's a long period
Yeah.
of time.
Actually, at that time I had no idea about this language. So I
Mhm.
learned basic things. Then I started, speaking with myself, and I put a lot of efforts, in this language.
Yeah, and I must say that now you don't need to do hard work for this language. Just speak, and you know so many things. So, and you have done your study, I think.
Yes, I have done study, and actually, my father wants me to do MCA post graduation. So I'm thinking that I should do, but I will think about it. Actually, I don't have much money. So I on top of, I think that doing post graduations rather than doing, you know I should do any job rather than doing post graduation.
Yeah, that is something like makes me sad when people say that, I want to do something, but I have this problem. So that thing makes me sad. Yeah, you are right, because we are not matured here, but we want to do something. So sometimes I also feel sad for others and for me as well, because yeah, we missed our boat. Yeah, I must say that. But yes, we can try, of course,
we
while
want
doing job,
we
we
want
complete it.
Yeah, we want to do lot of things, but when we try to do so, one thing major problem is that, money, financial problem.
Right, yeah, you are totally right. I agree with you. So it happens, yeah. We can't do anything with the help of money. Of course, we want to do family want to support us, but how? Without money, we can't do. So, and suppose you are saying that, okay, I need one job, then I can support myself. So, yeah, it's easier said than done, but it's like totally difficult. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
right,
really,
right,
but
right.
yeah, we are helpless. We have to do anyhow. So if you have passion, you can do. You can earn money. You can do with the help of that money. You can spend that money for your dream, of course. So
Okay,
this that link, Skype link. Okay.
okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's, have a nice day. Keep learning, and you are doing great.
Okay, bro. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.